These are the 29 craziest 1 in a billion moments. Sabonis draws a foul by fouling himself?
Where was the... Look at this. Look at the space between the bodies.
Sheesh. Bro said if you can't beat them, have the refs do it for you. Only AJ Griffin ain't worried about no refs.
Instead, they'll go inside, throw up, and he got it! He got it! He got it! I don't believe it! AJ Griffin at the buzzer!
Oh my goodness. Bro, it's him. But up next, try not to blink.
Garland, Darius Garland, right from the top.
Wow! Look at Buddy Hield!
Dang, something tells me those were a painfully long 28 minutes for the Cavaliers. But Trae Young doesn't need the refs. He just needs his nasty pump fake.
Oh my goodness. What are you doing?
Hey, this ain't coronavirus. Y'all can play defense, except against Steph Curry. Guarding him is just a waste of energy.
How's it guarding Curry? Long distance Curry.
At the break, at the buzzer! Steph Curry hits the first in dramatic fashion. You see him turn his back after he released the shot?
First, he put the Celtics to sleep and then talking the time two legends Suns went head-to-head. A game that was delayed for 50 minutes and one of the nastiest ankle breakers you'll ever see. However, first, it's the time Jordan Poole got on the ref's bad side.
The 37% from three-point range. If you go under, he's going to make you pay. Poole didn't catch it cleanly.
Between half-court buzzer beaters, fighting his arm sleeve, and injuring a ref, Poole has some interesting stories to tell his grandchildren.
Giant strides for Porzingis, a tough shot. Two players tumble to the ground and we have fouled against Porzingis. It'll be the first against the Wizards here in the fourth.
And speaking of video game,
Green to the rim. He was going to... You didn't know. Oh my God. The Rockets still have...
bro ain't just selling. He also brought himself a one-way ticket to Shaqtin' a Fool. Only he's not the only one flying first class at Shaqtin' a Fool this season.
He won't go for Nembhard, and it looked like Watanabe been in there.
Like he was about to dunk it.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be damned. This play was so bad, there's only one possible culprit, Steve Nash. But somehow, it's not the only time an own basket has happened this season.
They've got to get a body on the next down low.
With LeVert's sense of direction, I don't trust him with a compass, or even Google Maps for that matter. Although, let's cut LeVert some slack. At least he never pooped his pants. Rockets and Celtics were going back and forth until one player spotted Paul Pierce in the audience. And let's just say, this player got a little too nervous.
Harden getting downhill and blocked by Tice at the rim. Celtics demonstrating why they're a top 5 defensive team.
Oh man, it looks like someone forgot to take a pregame dump. Get Harden some toilet paper ASAP. And let's just hope Harden didn't use the entire roll, because you're about to see Landry Shamet absolutely get shit on.
Drink this in with your eyes, ladies and gentlemen.
Actually, forget the toilet paper. My G is gonna need an ambulance after that. But while Shamet is gonna need an ambulance, the Mavericks are gonna want a restraining order. Because one time, Luka Doncic got a technical for just yelling at his own teammate. But seriously, why the refs gotta do Luka magic like this? Keep it up, and Luka will use his magic to make them disappear. Meanwhile, Isaiah Jackson isn't performing magic. He's performing UFC moves.
He slapped it.
Isaiah Jackson flying in there, picking up the foul.
Oh, that kick was cold-blooded. Just like what ESPN did to the Lakers and the Spurs. Because with 3 seconds left and the score all square, the unthinkable happened.
Here's the thing about the good times.
Oh, mama. The Spurs get a break.
Not gonna lie, that commercial spot must have been hella expensive. Only you couldn't pay me enough to do what Charles Barkley did. Most people look forward to the three-point or dunk contest. That weekend was a totally different story. Because earlier in the season, Chuck made a bold claim. He could beat 67-year-old referee Dick Bavetta in a race. And to his surprise, Bavetta actually took him up on the offer. Actually, millions of fans were scarred for life.
Get set. Go.
Okay.
Chuck is good. Chuck is good.
Barkley with the advantage.
Come on, Chuck.
We have 1.5 to go.
Come on, Chuck. Hit it, that is. Come on, Chuck. Hit it, that is. Yeah.
Listen to the buzz
in this arena.
Now there are 3 kisses forever stuck in my memory. Madonna's kiss with Britney Spears, Michael Scott's kiss with Oscar, and now this. But if you thought that was uncomfortable, I got bad news. I'm about to ingrain a 4th kiss into your brain.
Off the mark. Look at McGee. Hustling into the front row. It kissed the fan on the cheek.
Forget about Asian fetishes. Now I got a fetish for grandma. Thankfully, Taylor Horton Tucker hasn't fallen into the same trap. Instead, my bro's stuck inside the circuit.
What a shot. Oh, come on. With a split-legged shot off the glass. Taylor Horton Tucker.
Safe to say, we're not going to see this again anytime soon. The same can be said for this next shot, because there have been millions, if not billions, of NBA free throws, and I've never seen this.
Oh my, I've never seen this before. I have never in my life seen that before.
Yo, my G deserves bonus points. NBA stars LeBron James and Carmelo Anthony squared off as high schoolers. Fast forward 20 years later, and now their sons, Bronny James and Kiyan Anthony, are going toe-to-toe in high school. And to put it simply, they did not disappoint. James had 36 points and 8 rebounds, while Anthony recorded 34 points and 11 rebounds. The future is bright in the James and Anthony household. With that said, Bronny and Kiyan better be careful, because one slip up with the media, and they'll turn out like Jason Terry.
So that allows you to have so much success from the three-point line.
Well, all series long, we've been able to penetrate their bigs, get deep, suck the D in, and then we got spot-up shooters.
Hold up, I thought the NBA was supposed to be family-friendly. That's false advertising. But at number 8, Derrick Rose does something even more preposterous.
Continues left-handed.
There's a foul call.
Bro must be on another planet or something. Unreal. However, this is nothing for Derrick Rose, because when Rose was younger, he slept in a 4-bedroom house with 10 to 11 people, regularly witnessed people being shot, and if you love D Rose, you should subscribe too. But while Rose is on another planet sometimes, Mason Plumlee is doing this.
It's out of bounds, last touching him, and a beverage went everywhere in that front row. Waitress. Oh, look at this guy's shirt. He has been plastered.
My man spilled so much beer, it's hard to beer leave it. However, at least these fans weren't at the Alamo. Warriors were getting ready for tip-off, when all of a sudden, boom! Because right before the game started, fireworks triggered a high-pressure water cannon.
This is the most asinine, ridiculous thing I've ever seen as a broadcaster.
It is certainly the most bizarre.
It got ignited and triggered by the fireworks display.
Yes, automatic.
These fans definitely got their money's worth, just not in the way they were expecting. Although it was a totally different story, because even though it was Game 7 of the Western Conference Finals, it felt more like a rec basketball game. Since shot after shot, nothing could fall for the Rockets. So much so, they ended up missing a record 27 straight three-pointers.
Harden. They are in their grill. Here's Harden, way off. They're always in striking distance. A reason for 3.
Durant now 4 of 10 from the field. That ball was deflected per game during the season. It's Harden forced to 3.
There are 2 different types of teams, clutch teams and teams who miss 27 straight three-pointers. In other words, my G's fumbled the bag, but Derrick Rose doesn't fumble the bag, he's just on an episode of Mythbusters.
Oh, stop it! Stop it! Do not do him like that! What are you doing, Dragic? Did you not get the memo? Derrick Rose can go upstairs.
Spoiler alert, the myth is confirmed. That differentiate normal humans from superhumans. Because now that we've reached the top 3, it's about to get bonkers up in this joint. Starting with the time Michael Beasley put the wrong uniform.
Beasley looking to check in for the Lakers and then is told, hey Michael, come on back. You're wearing the wrong shorts.
See, NBA players make amazing plays all the time, but forgetting to wear your team's shorts? That's so unlikely, it's pure comedy. Meanwhile, our number 2 moment is also funny, just not for everyone. Versus Wizards. The Nets were 2-6, the Wizards 4-4. But on this day, the Nets felt defeated, whereas the Wizards felt winless. Cause with 32 seconds left in the first quarter, KD made a play that had the entire league rolling. Only it came at the expense of Daniel Gaffer's dignity.
The second, ankle breaker! KD! Put it on the highlight reel.
To some, this play is one of the greatest ankle breakers. To others, this play is one of the funniest plays. But now it's the moment you've all been waiting for. And I promise I didn't disappoint. Unless you're a New York Knicks fan, in which case, this moment might be a little too sent to the line, still trailing 3. The comeback was all for nothing, or so we thought.
Probable comeback by Dallas to tie it.
God damn. Somehow, Luka never ceases to amaze us. And once overtime hit, you already know Luka wasn't letting the Mavericks lose, capping off one of the greatest comeback victories in NBA history.